So, while our return to campus has been delayed, it will not be denied. Let's turn the frustration at the latest delay into determination to make this semester a success. And soon, we'll all be together, experiencing the excitement and energy that traditionally accompanies the start of a new year.
On February 7th, 2022, President Parham released a video message announcing that the spring 2022 semester would be returning for in-person classes. For the first 3 weeks of the semester, courses were conducted virtually via Zoom, and on February 14th, 2022, students and faculty made their official return to campus. With much anticipation, but also hesitation, students and faculty voiced their opinions and thoughts about the overall transition back to in-person. Students like Brandon Shores, a film, TV, and media senior transfer student, talks about his commute to campus every day, as well as his overall thoughts about the return to in-person.
Probably like most of the students here, I was scared. I was nervous to be back in person, just like COVID and stuff and everything going on. You know, there's always just like in the back of your head of like, you never know really who has it, and like testing is somewhat accurate, but it's also not the quickest. So yeah, I was scared and nervous. Honestly, like kind of would have been totally fine doing like another semester, doing my last semester online, you know. Like you said, like I commute from Glendale, so it's not like the best commute, but yeah.
Brandon goes on to share his experiences thus far and mentions a few of the reactions his professors have had to the transition back.
Honestly, the vibe that I'm getting is like the teachers, you know, don't want to be here just as much as the students don't want to be here. I think we're all kind of aware of like this COVID situation, and it's still like going on, and it's still kind of rampant, even though it's on the decline. You know, the numbers are still high. So, you know, but at the same time, like a lot of the teachers are totally understanding. One of my teachers said if you feel any symptoms at all, just send me an email. Don't even come to class. Get tested. You know, so it's pretty lax, and I don't know. I think we're all on like the same page about how we feel.
In terms of like how campus is handling COVID and the safety of everyone, like how do you feel safe? Like, do you feel comfortable on campus, or do you still feel that, you know, a bunch of kind of anxious being on campus still? How do you feel?
Yeah, I definitely do still feel anxious. You know, it just feels like there's a lot of people. Some of my classes are more crowded than others. You know what? I think the class that I have like the most classmates in is probably like, I don't know, 25 or 22 or something like that. And then one of my classes, there's only like 12 of us. So it's like some instances we're able to space out where I feel more comfortable. You know, in other classes we're not able to, so I feel less comfortable. But I mean, I feel but as far as like how do I feel about what the school is doing? I mean, there's like testing available, which was like, you know, even like a month ago was like a really big thing. I couldn't get tested, and I had symptoms and I couldn't get tested. So I think I definitely see the effort, but I don't know if it's gonna like work or not. I think people are gonna get cases, and it's gonna spread, you know. But I think they're like sticking to their guns about staying on campus, staying in person.
With more and more students continuing to repopulate the campus, professors are also eager to get back into the classroom with their students and move along forward with the semester. Rosemary Sanchez, a professor here at CSUDH, shares her thoughts and overall excitement for the return to campus and to finally meet her students face to face. She also shares some of the hiccups along the way and some obstacles that she faced during the transition back into the campus.
I wasn't really shocked because I think that the university did a good job at preparing us and letting us know that, you know, we had 3 weeks, that we were going So I was already prepared to return back to campus. I think also that the communications department did a really good job at preparing all of us, staying in communication, letting us know the protocols. Dr. Sharp had meetings. So I was already kind of anticipating it. I think that I was most concerned with my students, making sure that they were comfortable, making sure they were at ease so that it didn't get in the way of their learning, you know, with anxiety. So I wanted to just kind of look at my lectures, maybe slow it down a little bit, do a little bit of a review, so that my students could come back feeling less stressed out. We were going to go at a slower pace and then start hitting the gas pedal as everybody started coming back and got more comfortable.
And kind of last question, what are you looking forward to as the semester progresses now that we are back in person and you get to meet all your students, see them for the first time? Like what are you looking most forward to?
The engagement, because when you are behind the screen, you're just talking to boxes, but to be able to engage and to see if a student is confused or has a question, or if the class is confused, be able to go back over the subject and make sure that everybody's comfortable. You know, there's always in person a lot of discussion, people ask more questions, so being able to delve deeper into the subject matter and not just stay on the surface, but really dig deep and allow my students to really understand the subject matter and take something away from the class and be able to say at the end of the semester, I learned something.
As COVID-19 positivity rates continue to decline, CSUDH is taking all the necessary precautions to ensure a safe and orderly transition back into in-person meetings. With university guidelines and safety measures in place, CSUDH is heading in the right direction in keeping all Toros safe and healthy.